Hi, I'm Jay Lucas.
And I'm Karen Lucas.
And welcome to the Sunshine Report. We're so delighted this week because I think we've got a really fun topic.
It is
It's
a fun topic.
food trucks and county fairs.
Who doesn't like food trucks and county fairs? Think about how many trucks are out there these days with not just waffles, but, not just hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And sometimes, food trucks and county fairs go together, but they
Yeah.
also go separately.
Yeah.
And food trucks, it's really interesting. It's a very interesting phenomena because food trucks, years ago really didn't exist. The history is very interesting.
Yeah. But it's also, they existed, but remember they were, they would go to a job site.
Well, that's right. In fact, the very first iteration of food trucks really was the Wienermobile with Oscar Mayer back in the 1930s. And then subsequently, I think we all remember those great ice cream trucks.
Yeah.
And then sort of it started to develop, I think, in the 70s and 80s with taco trucks, and then sort of greasy cheeseburger sort of trucks that we all remember. And but the history is what fascinates me because it really, if you go back to 2008, 2009, when we had the big recession, that's when food trucks really took off.
Yeah.
And now they're about 23,000 food trucks all over the United States.
Isn't that amazing? An industry,
Well,
right?
a whole industry is growing, and I think it's getting very diverse in the sense of the various different ethnic foods and other foods that you can find, and it's just so much fun.
Well, the chefs get to go out and actually be with the people because, you have to love being not only a cook, a chef, entrepreneur.
Well, the whole thing.
It covers it all.
And that's sort of what happened in 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
A number of restaurants closed down, chefs became available, became entrepreneurs, and instilled that great small business entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
You gotta love, right? And really
love it.
kind of a positive thing. And,
Yeah.
and it kind of does go with county fairs.
It does, of course, because look at they have the booths, right, that are all about hot dogs and popcorn.
Fried
and,
dough.
Yeah, fried dough, cotton candy. Just maybe the food is a little different than the food trucks, but definitely the same thing.
Maybe some not quite as nutritious, but it's a county fair.
Yeah.
What's very interesting to me is that the county fairs they're all over the country. They instill in young people and in our agricultural group. There are many people who go to county fairs really for the competition.
Yeah, they do. It's so exciting because that's what they wait for all year too.
Oh my gosh! You work for it all year long.
Yeah.
And it comes into the fall, and it's really this time of year. Growing up, I know that one of the great county fairs that my family always had gone to is the Freiburg Fair in Maine. But what's interesting is that the oldest county fair in the country is in Topsfield, Massachusetts, back many years ago in Topsfield.
Yeah.
And the biggest one is, get this, in the San Diego area in Del Mar.
Most people didn't know that.
No, that's an interesting fact.
That's a good fact because, I always think of the county fairs when living in Illinois and would go to Wisconsin to some of the...
Wisconsin
right?
or in New England or a country thing. We love the Cornish Fair. They're just so many, and the Deerfield Fair.
I'm sure many of you could probably name a few that we are not naming right now.
Great fairs, all in the Hopkinen Fair.
But it's also brings family together, brings friends together.
It really is.
You meet up there, sometimes tailgate, right? Or wait for those food trucks to come in and tailgate.
And you get so excited about going, and you get that positive energy.
That's right.
And that's what we always like to say here at the Sunshine Report, and it's how we always want to end these, that it's positive energy that inspires positive change, that produces positive results. So think about food trucks, county fairs, and just have a great week, everybody.
Have a great week, everyone.